Welcome back. Let's shift the focus to the commodity space now. We have Manisha Gupta joining in, and I believe she's looking at crude today. Manisha, what's happening in the crude markets?
Well, thank you for that, Surbi. We've seen the prices recover slightly in the day today. We saw nearly 0.5% off again in the overnight markets as well. But even with that, we are still trading at around 6-week lows. And this is going to be a third straight week that we are looking at the crude oil prices on a declining spree. For the month of July, we've seen crude prices decline by 4%. Well, if you look at the second quarter GDP numbers for US, that came in on the stronger side at 2.8% versus street expectation of 2%. That is what really seems to be supportive in case of crude. And then apart from that, the US inventories also have seen a decline for a fourth straight week. 3.7 millions of decline in inventory for crude, and the gasoline inventories have declined by 5.6 million barrels. So that tells you that on ground physical demand seems to be picking up. And then it also has been about the wildfires in Canada, especially in British Columbia and Alberta, which is very close to the oil pipeline facilities, and that has taken the sentiment on the higher side. But then apart from that, and that's exactly where the good news ends, because when you look at the data that has come in from China in sense of crude imports has been on the weaker side. The manufacturing data from US, Japan, Germany, all has been on the weaker side. And then the street is also looking at various conversations between Israel and Gaza, where there is ceasefire conversation that really seems to be progressing well. So that premium seems to be getting off the prices. The street does believe that it really is going to be between 78 to 84 of a range that you could perhaps see in the crude oil prices for the month of August as well.
Okay, thank you very much for that. We will slip into a very short break. We'll come back and talk about what's hurting the banking stocks today. Stay tuned.